And the red corner, it's Rungroj Konsangngan. 20 years of age. He started fighting when he was 11, 5 feet 5 inches tall. He's had 36 professional fights, 11 losses and 4 draws. And his opponent in the blue corner, Lukboachum, 20 years of age. He started fighting when he was 11, 5 feet 4 inches tall, 30 professional fights in his career for 4 losses and 1 draw. Sounds of the live orchestra here. Rendition of the traditional dancing warriors dance of the Siamese fighters. It goes back 1,000 years and is called the Rungroj Crew. The Wa Crew is when they're down in the respectful position on the canvas, and then once they rise to their feet, they then perform what is known as the Rungroj dance. You can see there in the red corner, Rungroj, facing the camera now, coming in towards the ring, showing his style and his dance. While over there in the blue corner, it's Soleil. Soleil swinging around, little neat manoeuvre there. As he goes back to his corner, allowing Rungroj to finish his Rungroj. There's no set time, it's up to the individual fighter's discretion for how long he wants to perform the Rungroj. Soleil over there, looking very confident. I must say that if you were judging the outcome of the fight by the performance of the Rungroj, then you'd have to give it to Rungroj. Despite the fact that Soleil over there looking very calm and composed, Rungroj going through his dance and finishing off, taking a little longer, and gets a little applause there from the crowd as the referee calls them both in. You can see the different size between these two fighters, and if you look at the statistics, you'll see that Rungroj in the red corner is in fact 1 inch shorter than Soleil. So Rungroj, the shorter of the fighters, up against Soleil, so it will be very interesting to see the tactics here. No doubt Rungroj, with the 1 inch height advantage, will be looking at getting his knees working in the grappling, and he'll be trying to go in, no doubt, in for the grapple, while Soleil will have to sort of see if he uses the long-range roundhouse kicking technique, like that, or will he choose to go in close and rumble with Rungroj in the grapple. We'll have to wait and see. This first round of Muay Thai is a good chance to look at the tactics. Roundhouse kick by Rungroj. Leg grab by Soleil, trying to force him into the plough technique where he rams him into the canvas but couldn't do on that occasion. And Soleil going back to teep push kicks. Uppercut by Rungroj, trying to come in to force the attack. No positive game from the attack as Soleil continues on with these teep push kicks, keeping Rungroj back. Roundhouse kick to the body by Rungroj. Jab by Soleil. Teep push kick by Soleil in the blue. Punch, hard punch there by Rungroj, followed up with a kick to the body, but misses, and takes a number of kicks by Soleil, and Rungroj comes back punching, and a hard roundhouse kick, and more punches by Rungroj, putting the pressure onto Soleil here in the first round. Both fighters demonstrating the roundhouse kick, sweeping roundhouse kick there by Rungroj. Back into the centre of the ring, another roundhouse kick to the body, but by Rungroj, but he's a little bit out in his timing. He needs to go about another 1 or 2 inches closer if he's going to do any damage onto Soleil. Roundhouse kick by Soleil to the body. There's the response by Rungroj. Fairly even this first round. Roundhouse kicks have been exchanged. Rungroj showing he's going to stay back at long range if he can. And Soleil happy to use the teep push kick to keep Rungroj away. So no, we haven't seen any grappling yet. It's been this roundhouse barraging. Both fighters kick for kick here in first round, working on the legs, inside the thighs there by Rungroj, pounding on the thighs of Soleil, and Soleil teep pushes Rungroj back. Rungroj comes in hard. Those leg kicks are starting to get through by Rungroj. Teep push in defence by Soleil, and Rungroj still pounding hard, but takes some solid punches now by Soleil. But he keeps on coming back with those leg kicks. Sweeping roundhouse kicks to the leg, and they are starting to hurt Soleil as the bell sounds to end round one. So Rungroj there with some fairly hard, tough kicks to the legs there, trying to target inside the thigh, and there's the punch power of Soleil in answer to those leg kicks by Rungroj in the red corner. There he is coming in hard. Fortunately for Soleil, he was able to step back and not take the force of those leg kicks, but even so, Rungroj did get a couple in. So as we go into round two, Rungroj looking dangerous with the leg kicks, and Soleil will need to get his punches firing and to keep those teep push kicks working to keep Rungroj away. Round two scheduled for 5. Leg kicks again by Rungroj, and again, but misses on that occasion. Teep push kicking by Soleil, keeping Rungroj away. There goes Rungroj again, going in hard with a roundhouse kick to the legs and to the body. Comes in with the punches now. Punches been exchanged. Soleil keeping his defensive mode, working with that teep push kick, pushing it out, keeping Rungroj away. Roundhouse kick to the body by Rungroj. There comes Rungroj now with those roundhouse kicks. Soleil comes back hard, punching, looking for the quick knockout if he can score it. Here comes Soleil, landing a couple of solid punches to the face. But there's the response of Rungroj with a head-high kick. And then he goes back downstairs with the leg kicks. Teep push kicks by Soleil, leg kicks again by Rungroj. Rungroj in the red, on the attack, goes in hard with the leg kicks, loses his balance and falls to the canvas. Teep push kicks by Soleil, and punches by Soleil in the blue. That's his best shot, seems to me, that Soleil can land a couple of those hard punches. Looks like Rungroj does have his face exposed, has no real guard going as he comes in hard with the roundhouse kicks. Soleil should be exploiting that lack of defence by Rungroj. He's got very little cover up, and he is very much open to punch attacks. Now it's Rungroj coming in hard with those leg kicks again, punishing Soleil with the leg kicks, and Soleil goes back to the teep push kicks. Rungroj on the attack in the red. Leg kicks again. Hard punches by Rungroj and goes downstairs with another leg barrage. Soleil moving around the ring. Rungroj comes inside the thigh again with a solid leg kick. And again, going down to the shins this time is Rungroj. And now Soleil's dancing around uppercuts, putting the pressure back onto Rungroj. Rungroj fires back with a roundhouse kick to the inside the thigh. And now Soleil steps back. Continuing those punches, he certainly's got a few of those punches have been scoring as Soleil in the blue. But Rungroj keeping the pressure on with those low leg kicks. Let's see some of the slow motion here as Rungroj comes in with those leg kicks, taken on the shin by Soleil. There he goes again, Rungroj in with hard with those roundhouse kicks, trying to aim for the inside the thigh region. And fortunately for Soleil, he was able to put up his shin shield to take most of those leg kicks, but as you can still see, a couple have got into the thigh and they must be hurting. So in the round 3, Rungroj been doing most of the attacking. Soleil's been defending with his teep push kicks. Now the grapple for the first time. Chance to use the knees, and good grappling there by Rungroj, and Soleil out strengthened there by Rungroj and goes down to the canvas. Elbow attack now by Soleil, and punch power back onto Rungroj. Rungroj wants to go grappling again. defending himself now against those punches. Now gets the grappling on, goes Rungroj. Chance to use his knees. Hard knees by Rungroj. Rungroj certainly outscoring Soleil in the grapple. Rungroj charging in and powering in his knees. Roundhouse kick by Soleil, trying to calm things down. Rungroj waiting for his opportunity. He'll go grappling again, no doubt. Wants to get in close to get his knees working in the grapple. Rungroj on the attack, gets the bear hug round and headlock on. Now he's got the bear hug, get back and watch the chance to use the knees and or to use his strength to force Soleil down. Headlock, bear hug on, in goes the knees by Rungroj. Referee breaks. Referee will break the grapple if there's not enough action taking place. Now roundhouse kicks by Soleil. Deep push kick by Rungroj. Soleil moving around, waiting for his opportunity to get into grappling quarters again. Finding Rungroj's defence with that deep push kick quite effective though. Good kick to the head there by Soleil. Soleil in the blue, now being grappled by Rungroj. Rungroj's got the bear hug on, swings him around. Watch for the knees here. Knee defence by Soleil and Rungroj couldn't get his knee attacks in. Nearing the end of round 3, roundhouse kick to the head there by Soleil. Rungroj on the attack. Punches left and right, then leg grab, chance to go ploughing. Soleil being forced onto the ropes and the referee will break. Referee breaks when the gloves of the boxers touch the ropes. Good roundhouse kick to the body, but leg grab by Rungroj, and Rungroj then ploughs Soleil onto the canvas. Rungroj keeping the attack going. Soleil being backed onto the ropes. There's Rungroj doing the attacking. Soleil comes back with a deep push kick. Knee attack by Soleil. Leg grab by Rungroj. Good knee by Soleil. And another good knee by Soleil. And Rungroj spits out his mouth guard onto that knee attack. Looking a little bit rattled is Rungroj after those hard knee attacks as the bell sounds to end round 3. So Soleil coming back there towards the end of round 3 with the knee attacks. And here that's how it was done. Hard knee to the body by Soleil. And that really did swing the fight around. Rungroj had no answer to those knees. And Soleil came back with another knee to the body like this. And that really did have Rungroj in a fair amount of trouble as he spits out his mouth guard at the end of round 3. So Soleil back in this fight, and you're watching Muay Thai. Well, we've got 2 more rounds to go. It looked like Rungroj was starting to get the advantage over Soleil, but towards the end of round 3, Soleil came back with those knee attacks and almost turned the fight around. But look at Rungroj really charging in now as he lifts up Soleil, pounding him into the ropes with those knee attacks. So Rungroj out to make amends for that latter stage of round 3, and he's powering his way back onto Soleil here in round 4. Soleil weathering the storm against Rungroj, who's on the burst now here in round 4. Soleil roundhouse kick, leg grab by Rungroj, and Rungroj forces Soleil back onto the corner of the ring. Rungroj firing in the roundhouse kick to the body. Another roundhouse kick to the body by Rungroj. Soleil being forced to use those deep push kicks to defend against the attacking kicking by Rungroj. Soleil left and right kicks to the body. Rungroj stands back. Another good roundhouse kick to the body by Soleil. Another good leg grab though by Rungroj, keeping the pressure on the Soleil. Soleil in the blue, stalking now onto Rungroj. Good roundhouse that just whisks past the jaw of Rungroj. Another inch closer and he could have caused a possible knockdown there with that sort of jaw grinding kick had it got through. Roundhouse kick to the body by Soleil. And another one by Soleil. And again by Soleil. Punishing Rungroj as he moves in forward. Rungroj standing back. Takes another roundhouse to the body. Ducks a head-high kick. And Soleil looking good again here towards the end of round 4. He took the storm from Rungroj at the start of the round, and now he seems to be in control of proceedings as Soleil, as we move towards the latter stages of round 4. Rungroj waiting for his opportunity to advance on the Soleil. Soleil standing back. Kick punch combination by Rungroj. There's the response by Soleil. Not much power in those kicks though by Soleil. And not on target. Leg grab by Rungroj, and punishes Soleil with a solid kick to the side of the rib cage there. That was a good attacking move by Rungroj. And there it is again, right onto the ribs by Rungroj's kick there to the body. Now Soleil stands back as Rungroj comes in onto him, and Rungroj finishing the round strong now. Seconds remaining of round 4. Rungroj comes back hard with another roundhouse kick. Bell sounds to end round 4. That was a good attacking burst there by Rungroj as he grabs the leg here of Soleil and forces Soleil right back, and then finishes off the classic power by only taking 2 steps as he's allowed to do, finishing off with a roundhouse kick to the body. So Rungroj finishing round 4 strongly, which puts himself into a strong position as we go into round 5. Rungroj in the red, Soleil in the blue. Soleil back here, needs to attack and does so. There comes Rungroj though, swinging him around and pounding him into the ropes with a solid knee attack. So Rungroj answering the challenge here of Soleil in round 5. Still sufficient time for either fighter to win this one. Rungroj believes he's got the points advantage. He's going defensive, and that makes Soleil given the opportunity to attack, and if he attacks and scores, he can get back into this fight by scoring points and putting himself in a winning position. But he needs to attack and he needs to score. So let's see if Soleil can put a bit more pressure onto Rungroj here in round 5. Leg grab by Soleil. Up against the ropes goes Soleil as Rungroj grabs his leg, and Rungroj showing too much power for Soleil, and that would not have impressed the judges too much in the favour of Soleil when he got so easily grabbed and pushed aside. So Soleil on my scorecard needs to score a lot more in this final round if he's going to win, and that's just what his supporters are saying. Soleil must attack, and attack quickly if he's going to win this fight. Rungroj it is though, does the attacking. Now comes back Soleil. Soleil, they're not doing enough attacks at this stage. He needs to dominate this round, and he's not doing that. Rungroj standing back, defending against Soleil. Soleil needs to attack. Soleil's asking Rungroj to come forward, but Rungroj, looking across to his corner, knows he's got the points advantage. Now he decides to attack, and Soleil gets the better of that exchange. Here's the bear hug grapple by Rungroj, showing his power against Soleil, and pushes Soleil down. Well, that may have been enough for Rungroj to hold the points advantage. Certainly too strong for Soleil in that exchange, and now he can afford to go back into offensive mode because he really did score there in the grapple. So Soleil needs to do the attacking. Soleil needs to attack and score quickly if he's to win this encounter. Can't see him doing it though at this stage. Rungroj looking very confident now after that grapple exchange. Rungroj quite happy to defend as the bell goes to end the round. Soleil holds his hands in the air. He thinks he may still have won it, but there's no doubt in my mind that Rungroj will be declared the winner, and this is the reason why. Too strong in the grapple, and generally throughout the fight Rungroj looked to be a little stronger than Soleil. We'll wait for the final decision, but I think you'll find. Which way is it going? It's gone the way of Rungroj. Yes, I thought Rungroj did enough. He was too strong, and he had those roundhouse kicks going in the first couple of rounds.